It's been a while.
Sure
Thank you. It actually hasn't been that long since we've played, but it's been a while since we've been back in with the APA folks. How are you guys feeling to be back with the Apollo Protection Agency?
It's a little weird. Not gonna lie, a little bit weird.
I mean, I wouldn't know. Let's say that.
I mean, I feel like that only applies to a few people in this particular party.
I guess that's fair.
It's pretty great, Adam.
It's pretty
Pretty great being here with the
Yeah. Not quite the majority.
Yeah, so we're kind of coming back to some of our main characters anyways. Two of them are gone. And we kind of have a little bit better idea of where they are, though it doesn't help matters.
They're on a farm.
They're on a farm, yeah.
With lots of animals,
where they have plenty of space to run.
No.
Like where all of Batman's victims go,
Oh my god.
Oh, they're all tuckered out.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum. Mm-hmm. It's the new Batman game. Yeah. Batman, Apollo Protection Agency.
The Arkham Protection Agency.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, we got there.
So just kind of a quick recap of where you guys were on this plane. The APA had gone through the black site to stop Kaon Reese, which they succeeded at, but at the cost of losing Ziva and Orin. In the final moments of the battle there, Ziva took a fatal blow, and as Orin was bringing her back to life, they were both whipped out of existence, and we now know that they are trapped in Mordrin's dreamscape in the Rune Drive. You also know that before you had this fight, there was the particle accelerator in the room before this that was continuing to generate shadow energy, which you chose to ignore and leave for a later time. Where we're going to start right now is right as you guys have seen your captain and your mystic disappear, and appearing before you are two gray-skinned twins, Tina and Trelax. So, go for it, guys.
So anyway, Fell started blasting.
He read it in action, and if it's hostile creatures, they look pretty fucking hostile.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fire on them.
I think there's that moment when they finally materialize, because it did end with us looking right at where they're materializing.
Yes.
Of just probably both parties just the fuck? Just staring at each other.
For a second.
Yeah, before Mike kind of snaps out of it for a second and is like, "Oh great, we got more? I just killed your fucking boss. You want some?"
Before you do. So, we don't know you guys. So immediately, Kuiper, shadow jaunts directly behind Tina and puts a knife to her throat and says, "Choose your words wisely. They may be your last. Where's Ziva? Where's Orin?"
Fucking talk.
As that happens, Tina essentially does the same thing that you just did and jaunts away.
It's like in Street Fighter where two Akumas just both happen to just phase shift right past each other.
Tina's sitting there going, "You merely adopted the dark. I was born into it."
What the fuck? And the Spider-Man meme flashes in front of their faces.
Exactly.
All right,
So what is Trelax?
So what you gonna do?
I'm curious of Trelax's reaction to all the, this basically this pop-off situation where the APA is very hostile. There was an attempt to shadow jaunt behind. She shadow jaunted. What's Trelax do in this moment?
So, I mean, this all happens so fast. As soon as Kuiper reappears behind Tina, Trelax is starting to manifest his solar weapon, and then Tina immediately vanishes, and Trelax can't help but chuckle a little bit, but he will keep his weapon in his hand, but lower it and puts himself between Kuiper and Tenna, right? I mean, obviously they are, and says, "Hold, you are the Herald's disciples. Yes, we have no qualm with you."
Disciple.
Who the fuck is Harold?
The captain. Oh my god! I can't fucking deal.
Oh my god.
Captain Ziva. You know her, yes? You were here. We saw her. She was just here.
Yeah, she's our captain. Where'd she go?
What'd
you
you
do
do
with her? Jinx.
And Trelax exchanges glances with Tenna and like shrugs his shoulders, like, looks confused, like we did nothing with the Herald.
Tenna would retract her chains like into her tattoos, and she would hold up her hands like trying to say, just chill, okay, we're cool.
And Trelax will follow Tenna's lead and just release his grip, and his moat will just flip back over his shoulder.
We are both in a sense of... we are both missing the person that we are looking for. We came to meet the Herald, your captain, Zifa. She's very important to our mission, but she disappeared. Something
vanished.
is not right. This is not right.
And she'd look over at Trelax like, do you know something I don't know? Like, what? Like,
And
she's
Trelax
just lost.
is just shaking his head. I mean, like they're hardly even paying attention to what the crew's doing. They're more concerned that, like, oh shit, what do we do now?
I mean, she's our linchpin, like.
Yeah.
And Kuiper kind of just like snaps them out of their daze, like, focus.
We're trying to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, as are we.
So we saw the black tendrils like wrap around them and take them.
Yes.
It's pretty obvious to us that was of the shadow variety.
Yes.
One would assume. Okay, so Tenna would kind of take a breath and just say, listen, I don't know exactly how it occurred, but I think that your captain has been taken to the shadow plane. That is where we are from. We can go there. We can find her. We have a way. And just kind
Why
of like
should we
look at
believe
y'all.
you?
Why would we lie to you? What do we stand to gain?
We don't know, because we don't know who the fuck you are.
I am Tenna.
Trelax is like, fair point.
Tenna would take a step up, like right next to Trelax, and like kind of get closer to the party. Say, I am Tenna Vol. This is my brother Trelax. We are from the Shadow Plane, Shadowverse. We need the help of your captain. She will save our people. I cannot explain more. There is no time. We must find her. Please come with us, or at least do not hinder our departure.
We don't have
mean no
enough
harm.
we don't have enough information just to go on what you say. Is just that we need to follow you.
What
That
do you want to know?
You could be leading us into a trap. We need to know from the fucking start. How did you get here?
Well, when a man loves a woman,
Maybe not quite that far back.
Ekayal loves Ekayal.
yeah, there you go.
They have the shadow sex.
Shadow sex.
Nice. Oh god, I had something and I lost it now.
Hold on. I can do this. Hold on. I got this. No. I can. Shit, I thought I had this. While I'm looking through all of my stuff, somebody
talking
else
about Mind
come up with
Link?
something. Yeah.
You don't have that because you're a witch warper, not a mystic.
Sorry, I'm remembering other.
That's Mordred.
Son of a bitch.
He got us again.
Your mind magic won't work here. You need to go ahead and tell us.
I'm just trying to figure out how to put all of this information. Tenna would try and try and sum it up as quickly as possible. Just like, look, there's so much that has happened, but just know that we used Wait, you know Zeno?
Yeah, he died.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell for Kuiper. Doesn't ring a bell for Kuiper.
Kuiper's like, this is still bullshit.
Oh, yes, of
What
course.
the fuck is a Xeno?
Zeno
Your
6.
friend, Xenophony 6. Yes, he is your friend, yes?
You had best speak very carefully.
Xenophony 6, we met him. He is one of our companions in trying to reach he's your captain.
He's been aiding us in finding the Herald and getting us here.
He was the one that shared enough information that we could figure out her name. He helped us.
Well, now I know you're full of shit, because Zeno was my best friend, and he's fucking dead.
Then you'll be very happy to know that he is very much alive, my friend.
Okay, Zeno explained to us his situation.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Hold on, you guys said Xeno 6?
Yes, that is how he introduced himself.
Mike is like, could it really? Could it be? Like it?
you know of the Rune Drive, right?
They can't
yes?
be shit.
And that
You-
go ahead.
You had my interest, and now you have my attention.
Like, Tin is trying to piecemeal all of the things that, like, Zeno told us about them and, like, what's gonna actually, like, get them. So she's just sort of blurting out things like...
Yeah, and Trelax is just adding things here and there, like...
You're doing great.
It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
keyword, blah!
So
You haven't yet been attacked, so...
right,
it's a total
exactly.
win.
Kuiper kind of pulls Mike off to the side and says, "Fella, no, you keep a gun on him." And he's gonna say, "I don't know about this, but if you know this individual, how do you think they're telling the truth?"
Well, I don't know they're telling the truth, but I don't know how they would know about Xeno 5 or 6, and I don't know how they'd know about the fucking Rune Drive unless they knew about Xeno.
Yeah.
And I don't like it any more than you do. But if there's a chance that Xeno's alive and he's in the shadow plane, and we can believe their word that Ziva and Aaron are in the shadow plane, then I guess sign me up for a one-way ticket, mate.
What even makes you think they're still alive?
I don't know, but I'm a gambling man.
Oh.
At this
So
moment,
it's-
the whole facility shudders, and you see the shadow essence that fills this hallway start to expand.
Do we
Listen,
know what
we
that
do not
means?
have much time. We do not have much time. But listen, if we can get back to the Shadow Plane, we will take you to Zeno. He is there with our friends.
How are you gonna get back to the shadow plane? How'd you get here?
We have a portal. That was the entire purpose. We were trying to bring Ziva through the portal to help us, to save our people. It's important. Please, I don't know how to explain this. I know her. I have seen her. She is... There are pools. She's a powerful woman. There was a Colosseum. There was... And she just kind of, like, tries to share snippets of, like, visions and dreams that she's had of Ziva, just to try and sell that she knows this person. I cannot explain more than what I know, but please, we must go.
And Kuiper grabs Michael's arm again and says, I don't trust him, but it's the best lead that we've got.
He looks you in the eyes very intensely for a second, turns around, he marches right up to Tenna, puts a finger right in her face, and says, I don't know how you could know any of these things that you seem to know without knowing Zeno, without knowing Ziva. So I don't see that we have much of a choice but to go along with you. But if you're fucking us about, there's gonna be a mountain of hell falling down on you, and I'm gonna bring it.
Yes.
Treylex doesn't say anything, but he's staring daggers at Mike as he's like putting his finger in Tenna's face.
Yeah.
Tenna would just kind of very slightly reach out and touch Trelex's arm and say, we accept your terms. Please, come with us.
So here's the rub. You don't really know how to get back.
Have a game.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
I
actually
asked,
just
like-
about to lead up to that.
because the plan was that Mordrin and
Would pull us
Zeno were
back.
going to pull you through. That's what
Yeah.
you think's going to happen.
Yeah.
But you know, like, nothing's fucked here as far as what you've told them. I just want to remind you that you don't, at this current point, actually have the means to do what you're saying. But I want to stress again that the building is starting to shudder. Like, the whole facility is like tremoring and like there's like an earthquake, and you hear this just grinding sound coming from up the hall.
All right, so friends for now, right? We need to go see what the fuck is happening in there.
Yes, where's the exit? But wait, Tenna, should not the prophet have already pulled us out of here?
And I mean, can she feel any connection, any link, anything at all? Like, so we saw the situation through the dream gate, right? Like, we saw where she was when we pinpointed her location, like Ziva, right?
While she was still up and fighting.
So Tenna can assume, if all is well, that Mordrin would still be watching the scene. Is that accurate through the dream?
That's what you would think is going on.
Tenna would like...
But it does seem weird that Ziva's not here and you two are still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tenna would just call out and like look around and say, Mordrin, take us out. Bring these three with us. Mordrin.
I think you need to find a payphone.
What is payphone? I mean, no shadow payphone. I don't know.
I don't have any shadow quarters.
So
Wait,
nothing.
do we know where we are?
You know that you're in the lab that you found out about that's connected to the temple. You know, you don't know much other than it's Eclipse Innovation Lab where they were pulling people from and sending people back to that they were operating on in the temple. You know, they were like basically using this to feed into their Velstrat creations.
Can we sense anything? I don't know how to roll a shadow stuff check, but like, I mean, is there anything? So in my mind, Emily's thinking that big, what the hell was that thing down the hall? The big generator thing? What was that? I don't know.
Particle accelerator.
Particle accelerator. I don't know if that's anything. Emily is drawing a blank here. I don't know what to do. Is there a check I can roll?
I just again want to stress that like this, it feels like the walls are coming down around you, and the shadow in the hallway. The shadow in the hallway is expanding at a much more rapid rate. You know, where it was contained to just a little bit of the hallway, it's like expanding outward fast. You know,
Is that like good shadow?
It's a fair question,
Here's
right?
like,
I
would
will
we
say
know?
that it's similar to the shadow that you saw in the temple, in the hallway. You know, that was also growing. Okay, so you can make a connection there that. Because you remember, if you were walking to the Dream Gate, you went through that long hallway, and you were able to bypass the pocket of shadow that was there. Mm-hmm. But it looks very similar to this much larger bit of shadow that is growing very quickly and very fast.
Okay, then we'll
We must get out of here. We can't be in here. This place is coming apart. How do you
Well, I
get
was just
out?
fucking saying, let's go.
So
And
Kuiper
Bell starts
Yeah.
heading down the hall.
All right, so you
right,
guys have
and-
to go through the shadow to do that, you know?
Right.
And so what I will let you do, Emily and Trelax, or Tennant and Trelax, is roll mysticism checks.
Okay.
What we can do. Let's see here. Not my best. 25.
29.
Okay. Well, the both of you start making some connections here that, at the very least, those two shadow things are connected, you know? And that what you have, when you remember you guys collected shadow stuff early on.
Yeah.
This is like a big chunk of that, and you also know that stuff appears where
Thinnies.
where the space between planes is thin. But not that you know exactly what to do with it yet, but you know that there, I guess you'd probably just tuck in the back of your mind that there is obviously a way to do this, but you're going to probably see what's what. You know, I wouldn't think that you would, I don't want to tell you how to play your characters, but I feel like that might
Well, I
throw
guess
off
that
the
was.
people you're trying to get to trust you right now, you know?
I guess that was my question. Like, if Mordrin's not pulling us back, like, would our knowledge of, like, being shadow stuff collectors and having dealt with this, like, is there a way we can manipulate this shadow stream and get back to the plane?
I would say you're not sure how to do that yet, but you think that there probably is a way to do
Okay.
it. You know what I mean? Like that, you just haven't sussed out. I mean, because a lot's going on right now very quickly, you know? So that you guys make your way through that shadow stuff to the particle accelerator, right?
Yeah.
We do that.
Yeah. And so when you get there, you see that the accelerator is like overloaded. So if you remember, it was filling with like purplish black substance. It is now to the brim and like bursting out with shadow. This entire room is filled with shadow stuff.
And us without our Ghostbuster backpacks.
Light falls from the ceiling as you can tell that this thing is just like almost imploding on itself. You feel pulled towards it, like it's just magnetically crumpling the building in on itself.
Got ourselves a shadow singularity coming here.
Yeah, Fell would like to kind of approach and take a closer look at it.
Yeah, so engineering or engineering, I think.
I'd like
I mean,
to aid.
I'll go with him and aid. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all.
yeah.
I mean, it's so dire. We're
Yeah.
probably all
Okay,
just
yeah.
looking over his shoulder. You know.
John, would you like to aid as well?
Actually, no, I hold off on aiding. I'm going to keep my eye on the Shadow Twins.
Gotcha.
Why aid?
Okay.
All right, so I've got 2 aids on it.
One aid.
1 aid.
Just one aid, yeah.
All right, so it's going to be a 37.
Holy crap.
God.
I was like worried that you weren't going to hit the DC, but yeah, you got it. So you figure out that yes, this thing is running unchecked now, and that it's going to continue to expel out shadow energy while also like pulling. I don't know how to explain this properly because I'm not a scientist, a shadow scientist, but like basically if this goes unchecked, you get the sense that this shadow stuff will consume not only this entire lab, but it will consume probably the entire planet.
Oh my god.
And that
So
and
it's-
that it would like transfer everything in the material plane into the shadow plane.
It's like the levee's about to break.
Yeah.
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 You-
And
you
it's
s-
like it's rumbling and shit, you know.
You see that fell? The restrictor semiflam. It's broken off. It can't stop.
Yeah, I feel like I might be able to do something for it, but I don't know what.
Just
Guys,
chew
I'm
up,
go.
chew up some tires and throw it in there. You know,
I'll say
BP
that.
style.
Tina, as you kind of overhear him talking with Mike about what's going on, you know, it connects, you know, like this is a thinny and you can use this thinny and this energy that you can you can find a pocket to go through. You can go back if you allow it to develop to a certain stage, you know?
Okay, but is that stage planet consuming?
Right, that's what I was like. That's all fine and well, but do we destroy the planet?
But if you all go through,
Yeah.
then it will go unchecked and it will destroy the planet. But I mean, that's probably a little concern to you as Tenna, you know. But you do kind of put together that. Okay, there is this thinning here, and it's obviously centered around these two halls that are connected, and that as you look back over your shoulder and you start to see pieces of the temple phase in and out of the hall, you know?
Okay, so yeah, Tina would say this machine, it is increasing the wear. It is making the two planes are crossing over more and more easily, more freely. We can use this to step through. We can get to the Herald, to your captain.
All of us.
Yes.
Yeah, if I can keep it from going too far, sure.
Well, we needed to go a little bit further so that we can utilize it. Otherwise, it won't work.
Yeah, hang on. Let me see what I can do with this thing. And Fel wants to, I guess, closely examine it and see what he thinks he can do to limit this thing at a certain point, or to stop it at a certain point.
Roll over that engineering check. As you're looking at it, you kind of get the sinking realization that the only way to stop it is like somebody's going to have to stay here to stop it. You can't set up a delay to stop. It's gonna take a physical, you basically destroying the particle accelerator. You know, you internalize that however you want, but that's the conclusion that Fel comes to.
You're telling me that this thing is the end of the plot of the movie Armageddon?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
There's only a manual switch. I don't...
I mean, Fel looks at Mike and Kuiper, kind of ignoring the twins. Guys, I mean, I can hold it up, but like, if I hold it, I've got to stay with it. Like, I can't. And like the realization kind of hits him. Like, if I do this, that's you guys, all four of you go through, and then I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to me.
Felinor, there's no way you can automate this process.
Nah, I don't think so. Like, not on this short notice, with not having any resources, any extra equipment, tools, whatever. I ran the numbers with my exocortex, and it's just I can't.
It's a noble sacrifice you are making, sir. I will honor it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck says that he's the one that's sacrificing himself?
Oh, you think you can do it, Kuiper?
I'm saying, why not one of them?
We will not abandon our cause. We came
at
here
them.
for the Herald.
Yeah, fuck your cause. Look at these two. Look at these jokers. You really think that they know shit about engineering? You think they know how to fix a fucking particle accelerator, or at least stall it for a while?
And Kuiper's gonna like, okay.
And hell, they're apparently from the shadow plane, right? So the fuck does it matter to them if our plane ends up being fucked by theirs? They don't care.
This plane is the Herald's birth home. We do not wish to cause harm to hers. But we will not sacrifice our cause for yours. So yes, if you can stay and you can facilitate this that you need to, so be it. But we must go.
Now, for what it's worth, sweetheart, I'm not doing it for you.
In Shadow Tongue, she leans over to Treylex and this fucking guy. Like, this fucking guy.
Like, you got shit to say? You got shit to say. You can fucking say it in common.
I already heard what they say. I know Shadow Tongue.
Got him.
16 motherfucking languages, bro.
Can't get nothing by the cat man. No, in all seriousness, like Mike walks up to Fel and like puts a hand on his shoulder and like turns him to face him and says, "Fel, I mean we've been like brothers after all this time together, but the reality is I have to go and get Zeno if he's alive. I have to go get Ziva, and I have to go get Oren. I can't leave him behind. And as much as I don't want to leave you anywhere behind, from what I understand, this thing could destroy the planet, your home, your parents."
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It tears me apart, but I have to ask you to do this.
Mike, you don't have to ask me to do it. I'm choosing to. And Fel, old tall gangly man, pulls goes to grab Mike's hand, like shake his hand or do the cool Viking handshake, whatever, and then pulls him in for a hug.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, Mike hugs you back like fiercely. Probably pops you back. That's probably kind of nice, you know.
Yeah, felt pretty good.
But as he's got his hands around your back, he starts to wiggle off a couple of the Buzzblade's Super Bowl rings. And when he lets go, he says, "If I don't come back, you take these to my dad."
Yeah, will do. Kuiper, hadn't known you that long, but you're pretty alright, you know that? You're not bad.
Yeah, well put, Felino, are you sure you want to do this?
I don't have a fucking choice. I don't. I'm the only one here who can do this. And I'm not about to have all of us in this entire fucking planet just get fucked because I don't have a choice, man.
I'm not used to leaving a brother in arms, but...
Yeah, who knows, man? Well, I'm gonna do everything I can. I just for now, take care, do what you can, get our people back. And hey, Mike, make sure Oren gets this. And he hands Evelyn over to him.
All right. Yeah, you're right. He'd fucking kill me if I didn't bring his gun to him. His sweet Evelyn.
You two shadow folk, do the best that you can to save them. I know it's your calling or your whatever it is, but just, well, apparently you know everything about us, so you know how much I love them.
And Mike gives him his heart Spartan handshake, you know, after the hug, and looks him in the eyes and says, "I love you, mate. We'll be back soon as we can."
Yeah, I love you too, man.
And he turns and looks at Kuiper and says, "Well, Catman, you ready to do this? Go into the unknown?"
I've been in darker places already.
All right.
Yeah, it can't be any worse than this place. And Fel starts to work.
So I think it's important to note that Fel staying, there's no way out of this lab. The elevator has been destroyed. Your ship is destroyed. I think maybe Fel is not bringing that up like on purpose, you know, to try to make it easier. But I just think for you guys as players, it's important to acknowledge what is actually happening here, that he's likely staying behind to freeze to death or starve to death.
And Kuiper puts a hand on Felino's shoulder.
What you're doing is incredibly brave. In the event that the worst happens, is there anything that you want to say to your parents that we can pass along?
Fuck, I hadn't even thought about it. Bell starts to get a little bit misty-eyed.
I'm getting misty-eyed.
Same. Just tell him I love him. That's it. Just tell him I love him. Tell my dad that he should really try the sparkling water. And I don't know, just take care of him. Check up on him for me. Do better than I did.
All right.
Yeah, I think that kind of all hits Mike like a ton of bricks, because I don't think he realized that at first. It was like, oh, well, he'll find a way. He'll, get back up and like, phone somebody or find a way to communicate with somebody and get picked up. Which is why he gave the rings away, so I feel stupid. But this would be like just the most torn that Mike's maybe ever been. That's all I gotta say. I don't know.
Well, yeah, the pressure of the impending shadow implosion reminds you as, again, the whole facility shudders, and this time all the lights go out.
Hey, Mike, take these back. I think you got a better chance of getting them to your pops than I do. And hands him the rings back.
He slowly, with a shaking hand, takes them back, and you can see just like crocodile tears, just like streaming down his face. He's like, it ain't fucking fair, mate, that you're the only one that can do this, that there ain't no way out.
No, it's not fair, but it's what's in the cards for me, apparently.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say to Ziva or Arden?
It's not like, look, guys, it's not like I prepared a will or anything, or any last requests, wishes, and I don't. Same thing as my parents, I guess. I don't know. And who knows? I'm gonna do everything I can to try and find a way out of this, but just go do what you got to do. Like this isn't gonna get any easier, any better, the longer we wait.
So with that, one more thing. Kuiper is gonna kind of pull him off to the side real quick and says,
What you're doing is hard. If it gets too hard.
and he passes a survival knife to him. His old one.
I think you know what to do.
Yeah, buddy, I don't think I appreciate the gesture and not to shut you down, but I can't use that as a way out. So hang on to it.
He doesn't have anything left to say. I mean, he's just emotionally drained.
Mike turns back to Feld, gives him just one more enormous, strong-ass hug. Looks at him as long as he can bear it, can't say another word, and just turns away. I mean, again, just crying, just sobbing.
Tina would kind of move towards Phil and say, "You are the mechanic for your ship, correct?"
Yeah.
What you do to preserve your team and get us to I will give you a parting gift. And Adam, if you'll allow it, I'm gonna do some flavor-based casting here.
Okay.
She's going to cast Infinite Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to essentially create a 10-foot radius bubble that sort of is almost a snapshot of the Epic Tracer. Because I imagine she would have seen the inside of the Tracer through Ziva's dreams at some point.
Okay.
So that it looks like whatever he's working on is like a piece of the ship. So that at least he goes out in a familiar space.
Yeah, of course I'll.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, no time like the present, I suppose. As the shadow energy continues to swirl and grow, at this point, Trelax, you can actually see like pieces of the temple, like not just like little pieces, but like there's parts in that shadow that are big enough for people to walk through. And you can see that the space between planes is now basically erased.
So yeah, he points it out. He says,
We must go. Now it is time. We can step through this shadow energy into our own plane. We must hurry.
Tina would step over, wait for the rest of the group.
Hey, Mike, Kuiper. We'll see you.
Oh, dude, don't you
Fucking
fucking
got
do
him,
that
dude.
to me.
"What the fuck?" dude?
Oh,
I don't even have anything to say.
bro.
Mike, hearing that, he doesn't say a word. He walks back over to him, takes off his gold APA chain, puts it on Phil. Says, "We'll see you, bruv."
And I think at that, you guys step through into the temple, yeah?
Yeah,
The
I
fucking
guess so.
huevos on him.
So the three of you step through the temple, and Fel, you watch as they exit to the shadow plane. You know, like, it's not like where they're going is much better than where you're staying, you know?
Yeah.
And, with a heavy heart, you watch your friends kind of vanish into the shadows. And you start to set to work on the particle accelerator. And you are able to successfully disable it after you're sure that they're gone. And once it's disabled, you just kind of slump down, take a deep breath, and we're going to move to the people in the temple. That's where we're going to leave Fel. So, those of you move back into the temple, and you find yourselves in the hall that you guys have been in already. So, Ten and Trelax, you're very familiar with where you're at, and you, like, as you step out of the shadow smoke, moments later, it all just kind of evaporates. And you know that Fel has done the task that he was going to do. What do y'all do now?
Try to get back to the Dream Gate, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real, like, dick punch for Emily. Like, not being able to play a character that's emotionally...
Same. This is BS.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. Whatever. Fuck you and your stupid Grand Adam. Man, seriously, fuck you, dude.
For what it's
Fuck
worth,
off with that shit, dude.
for what it's worth, it
All
doesn't
laugh,
feel
'cause
any
otherwise I'd be
better
crying. Yeah.
as a character who does have the emotional
Yeah.
attachment.
Tina would...
I don't even want to play
Jesus
anymore.
Christ.
Man. Fucking call it, dude. Jesus Christ.
Tina would kind of look back at 3
We need to move. Otherwise, it's all in vain.
And Kuiper stomps directly face to face and says,
This better be fucking worth it.
Tina would blink really quickly and cock her head to the side a little bit. And she would say, "You were on the table. The herald was over you with the scalpel." And then she would shake her head like just seeing your face that close kind of triggered the memory.
and almost recoils in horror at that. And it's,
What did you say?
"Come, this way." And she would just turn away and start walking.
Treylax obviously gonna follow.
Hard fucking side eye from Mike. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Are we back on the map? Because I can't remember where anything
yeah,
is.
hold on. I'm sorry. Let me put you back.
I mean, we're beelining straight
Yeah.
for.
Right. So you guys just quickly make your way back to the Dream Gate, and you see Gloombot leaned up against the wall, just like shaking.
I mean, we're certainly gonna.
And no Mordrin, no Xeno, and the energy of the Dream Gate is gone. It's like there's nothing in the circle of the gate.
What is this? D. And she would run over and like shake him to try and figure out what the fuck is going on, because he's the only one here. So, just like shaking him, does that do anything? Does that rouse him?
Yeah, I mean, he kind of like sees you. Now, I'll say, mechanically, Gloombot, you are going to be shaken for 4 days.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
wow. Mike, seeing you shake him, he like looks at Kuiper and he's like, "Is that Xeno?"
I don't know. I've never seen him.
I'm not Xeno.
Oh yeah, you don't know.
D, what happened? Where is the prophet? Where is Zeno?
Betrayal. The Mordrin betrayed all of us.
Treylax cuts his eyes towards Tenna.
She refuses to look at you. She shakes D again. Like, what do you mean? That is impossible. We were to bring the herald. The herald, did she come here? Did you see
how
her?
I spoke of dreams before? He gave me them. Nightmares. The entire time since you've been gone, I've been racked with pain.
What?
That fucking bastard. I should have chopped his head off when I had the chance.
Wait, D, what are you talking about? He cannot do that. He's not. And then, like, she remembers, like, the amount of power that he had there towards the end. That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't.
It makes perfect sense, Tenna. Think about it.
Where did they go?
Does Gloombot know that? Or was he
You saw him extract them from the Dream Gate into the Rune Drive, and then you saw him disappear.
He pulled them from the gate and into the Rune Drive. I don't pretend to understand how or what, but that's what it looked like.
The Herald and Zeno?
Inside the Rune Drive, yes.
Does that make
Mike
any
and
sense?
Kuiper are hearing that as well. You know.
Yeah. Does that make any sense to Tenna, like, mysticism wise? Like, I mean,
does it make any sense to
fair
anybody?
enough. Fair
you know,
enough.
like, it's definitely mind blowing to you in the sense that you didn't know he was capable of that, but you weren't fully aware of the full power of the Rune Drive either. You know.
okay. Did he say anything? Z? Did he say where he was going? Did he say what his purpose was? Why would he do this? He's gone against everything that we've been working for.
Clearly he was successful in what he was working for.
I mean,
Played us like a damn fiddle.
like Tina is I mean, she's like kind of like, I'm assuming Dee's on the floor, like still prone. She's on her knees, like she's losing balance. She's shaking so hard. Where did he leave from?
I say, Gloombot, you did hear Zon Kuthan speak to him.
Oh, I thought that was a private thing just for him.
No, you were there and you heard it. You were just immobilized during the time.
So,
would he realize that that's who it was? And I don't recall.
Well, he did call out to Zon Kuthan immediately
and
before. He was like, "Zon Kuthan, give me the reward you promised." Yeah.
Yep.
He shouted to Zon Kuthan and assume it was Zon Kuthan that replied.
What? Think
He is
very
a
carefully.
servant of his. Zon Kuthan told him to take them to the Temple of Cosmological Mysteries. No idea what that is, where that is. But it would be safe to assume that that is where he is headed, or maybe already is.
We need to regroup with Veda, Tina. She may have more information. All I know is that I am going to pop his head with my bare hands until his eyeballs pop out, and I will squish them, and then I will snap his neck for good measure.
Okay, so as an SRO, would essentially he just be able to regurgitate the exact everything that
Yeah, I feel like
he
he'd
heard?
be able to play it back. I don't know if it's like an always recording memory banks type thing, or
Sure. Yep.
so. Yeah, he I guess does that and plays back their exchange.
So I say that because, like, he said, Zon Kuthan said, "My queen," like that he, gave the rest of his power. He'll give him the rest of the power when he, finishes the handoff. All of the little details or whatever that he kind of said. And as Gloombot is relaying all of that, Tina just kind of like, she's been sort of kneeling like on her haunches kind of, and she just flopped back onto her ass, and I mean she just starts weeping.
Yeah, I think you might even start putting together, or at least being uncertain about any of the dreams that you had, including the ones that led you to the path of Zon Kuthan anyway, because you've been working with a dream prophet who has betrayed you.
Yeah.
So, like, everything that you thought you knew about Zon Kuthan just came into question.
I mean, yeah, she's, I would say, mechanically shaken.
Yeah.
Seems to me that Zon Kuthan works in mysterious ways.
She doesn't even
Bullshit.
respond. She's
Bullshit, D, and you know it.
So I will just say this from a twin to twin, Trelex, you have never seen her this distraught, and so she's out of it. So whatever y'all want to do, it's up to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is that Trelax is so angry right now that he is in no condition to, like, comfort Tina.
No, I'm saying if we're wanting to move, you're going to need to orchestrate that.
No, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say is that Trelax would approach Tina and put his hand on her shoulder and say, "Come, Tina, you must be strong. We have to get out of here. Our work is not yet finished."
She would nod and stand. I mean, she's still just like weeping, but she just kind of like, she holds onto your arm and then just basically follows you wherever you're going.
Okay.
Now wait a goddamn minute. I don't know that I caught all of that. Some kind of wizard put my best friends into the rune drive like a fucking suitcase and is taking them to some Cosmonastery or something? Is that right?
Temple of Cosmological Mysteries, yes.
I fucking loved it.
Also, who are you? Both of you.
And Kuiper is actually just going to completely disregard D. No offense. Sorry about that. But
None taken, but
Yeah.
fuck you.
and it says you're more up to speed than I am. My dossier only mentioned that there were 5 people that were part of the APA, and then there were 4, and then this Xenophanes. He was not the one that came back, but I did not get any information about no rune drive. So you may have to take the lead on this, and you need to catch me up to speed as soon as possible.
Listen, everyone. In summation, everything is fucked.
That's
We have to get out
overgeneralizing
of
it.
here.
I
I
mean,
need
yeah.
to speak with Vela. She is the leader of our enclave. She has told us that she will be in Kuvikara.
Finally, we
We
have
have
some
to get there.
information. Okay. So let's go talk to Vela then.
Yes, let's. D, can you walk?
Yes. As he stands up and starts to... he's clearly not as sure-footed as before being racked with nightmares. And still looks at Mike and Kuiper, I guess, as we're walking, maybe. Again, who are you?
These are the Herald's companions.
Yeah. I'm Titanium Mike.
And
See the-
Titanium Mike.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not literally made of titanium, obviously.
Oh, I have some titanium bits. Should they call me Titanium D?
Titanium D, alright?
No.
But
Nobody calls you that, D. Do not lie to this man.
No, I was asking if they should.
I mean, it'd be apt. But back to my question, did I have it right? They've been put inside the rune drive, like
Yes.
a portable.
Yes. A container of... I, again, have no idea how it works, but yes.
Look, I'm not a magically inclined fella,
Clearly, neither am I.
but the rune drive, it's absurdly powerful. When we said we lost Zeno, that he died for the first time, that was because the rune drive, like, fused with him or, like, disassembled him. So, whereas my inclination would again be to say that you're all full of shit, I've seen firsthand the strangeness that can occur around a rune drive. And if they're boxed up in it, I'm assuming imprisoned. I'm assuming they can't just get out and go take a stroll. Then we need to go. We gotta get them out.
Good.
Yes.
Any objections?
After
You?
Before y'all
Very good.
leave, roll a perception check.
24.
20.
All right. Okay. Well, with the 24 Trelax, even as you're eager to go, something catches the corner of your eye on one of the tables, and it looks like a data pad. And as you know, this is where the kind of sausage is made in this room, and that this is where primarily the Strix that was in charge here operated out of. So you might put together that, you don't have to look at it right now, but you would just kind of swipe it.
He'll snag it, but like we're in a hurry, right? So
Yeah.
Right. And so while Trelax is going off and picking up that data pad, he kind of just pulls Mike off to the side and says,
3 against 2. I'll keep an eye on your 6.
Which, can we just, appreciate that these two are the ones?
That are left.
Yeah, acknowledge.
the odd couple here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And so the new party, Trelax, Tina, Mike, Kuiper and Gloombot, otherwise known as D, get back in the boat, head down river back to Kuvakara to meet up with the Kyle Enclave, that's left of it, and that echoing departure from Fel rattles in your mind. We'll see you.
Hell, we will.
Damn.
Don't you fucking laugh at it.
Everything has changed.
Dude.